house with no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Good morning, y'all. It's freezing outside. My fingertips might be removed by the end of this walk. Look at this majestic stallion. I'm like outside in my sweats. Like I literally put on shoes, grabbed my dog, and came outside. Whenever I have like a bad mental health morning, or I wake up and I'm just kind of like, I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed, I literally, like the first thing I do, I don't look at my phone. I just put on my shoes, I grab Reese, and we come outside. We just kind of stroll. We don't go for our walk. We don't make it about getting in steps or fitness or whatever. We just move. And it's really nice. We just soak in the vitamin D if it happens to be here, which God bless today there's a little bit, even though it's freezing cold. You know, you just like get outside and you realize whatever you were really worried about is not that big of a deal. It's not that bad. My problems are so small, insignificant in the grand scheme of the world, and it doesn't matter. And getting outside the first thing in the morning just grounds me, literally. You saw me during the summer putting my toes on the grass. Grounding. She's getting her zoomies outside. Yay! Oh my golly. I ordered this for myself, I think on Black Friday. I hope I like this. This looks different in person. Ooh! I just thought it was so pretty, so cute. I don't have a brown coat, and I thought that this was gorgeous. Oh, wow, this came fast. Okay, so I go through these phases where I tell myself, no more shopping, don't buy anything. You know, I barely ever like treat myself, like just go onto a website and shop around. But Black Friday, I looked around. Sometimes if I've been like wanting something for a while and then I finally decide, you know what, I'm tired of waiting, then I'll buy it. But this was a new release from Teddy Fresh, and I saw it and there was no doubt in my mind that it had to be added to the collection. Oh, could you please come out of the way? I am so excited. This is so stinking cute. Oh, we're wearing this today. Do these two things match? Probably not. Will I likely wear them both? Yes. It's just their quality is so top notch, and I think Ela is just gorgeous and amazing. Look at this little scarf. Oh, this was already the highlight of my day, and we have exciting things to do today. I mean, how stinking fun is this? I'm so happy right now. This is so stinking cute. I love adding something to the collection. All right, we're en route. I had my Verb bar in hand. I went through a big phase with my Verb bars. I took a little break, and now we're back. This is the red velvet cake flavor. It's actually pretty good. Tastes a lot like red velvet. Caffeination, which, although the frigid cold did wake me up, we still need her. And you're probably sat there thinking, Taylor, wow, your hair is looking pretty bad today. Pretty bad. The good news is we're going to get my hair done. Ooh, 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 ooh. I feel like whenever I get asked questions about my hair, I think that I know the answers, but I don't know anything. Every time I'd go in, I would either get a half global or a full global. See, this is the part where I get unconfident in what I'm saying. Regardless though, we had always been doing foils. I had thought we were doing what's called bleach and tone. Technically, she did bleach and then tone my hair, so I was confused. I kind of realized that my hair all of my life, I've always had very dark roots, so especially now when I'm contrasting it with silver hair, it grows out really fast. And I was thinking, what if I just tried something different, like a different technique? Maybe it would look a lot less drastic. The last time you'll see me like this. Still fashionable, but new hair to come. I definitely need to be doing this at home. This is not visible lighting, but I got a fresh little cut. I think it actually is like the perfect length. I needed one. I hadn't gotten it maybe in 4 months or so. So it feels fresh, it feels light, it feels silvery. Also, everything I said on the drive over here was incorrect. Basically, she decided that foils was still the best option for me right now. I don't really care. I trust literally whatever she wants to do. My hair has been so healthy for how much we've done to it in this amount of time. I know what she's doing. I was just thinking like, oh, good idea. I know what I'm talking about. Like this technique will work really well for me. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm saying. I know it's 5 p.m., but we're going for a coffee run. May I please do a toasted marshmallow mocha, half sweetened with soy milk? Hang on. Taste test. In the dark. Pretty dang good. A toasted marshmallow mocha. Sounds pretty stinking good to me. Somebody commented at one of my last videos, why do you say stinking so much? It's like, I don't know.
Fleecy! Woohoo! Hi, my honey bunches. Good down. I missed you. Yes, I did. How you been? Tell me everything.
Here we are in like much better lighting. I think the length is so good. I needed something fresh. Teddy fresh. And the color is hopefully pretty silver. It looks different in every lighting in my house. I'm really thinking all of my lights are this like awful color. It's like kind of a yellow, and I think I should go and change them to white light bulbs because it always ruins my lighting when I'm filming, and I think it looks so bad. My hair changes color in every single bathroom in our apartment, and I'm tired of it. And I feel like that's such an easy switch. Why the heck not? This is so funny. So I got these hot chocolate sticks when I was at Trader Joe's the other day. You saw, I did my little haul. I thought these were the cutest things ever. And when you hear hot chocolate sticks, what do you think? I'll give you a second. Go on to the comment section. Tell me what you think hot chocolate sticks means. Because in my world, a hot chocolate stick would be one of those ones that, you know, you could like use as a straw. Like you'd suck the hot chocolate through the straw that is going inside of the hot chocolate. Have you commented yet? Because you're gonna be wrong, because I was. Apparently, a hot chocolate stick is a chocolate bar that you melt into your hot milk or your hot water for your hot chocolate. This is the hot chocolate stick. It's a stick of hot chocolate. And I grabbed one from the pantry because I was like, oh, I want to sit down and like have some chocolate while I'm editing. And I thought I was gonna be grabbing a straw, and I opened it up and I was like, this is a little funky. And I was trying to bite into it, and I swear it is a solid brick of chocolate. Not as a snack. Not as a snack. Okay, I'm in the mood to make oatmeal. So oatmeal we shall make. I think I still have a little bit left of Mr. Quaker. I'm gonna use my Broma. Dun 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 dun. Boo 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 boo. And then of course, my hemp hearts. I always just throw these on top. And last but not least, my protein powder that I've decided I don't actually love that much, but it's doing the job and I don't like to waste money, so I'm going to use it all. Sounds good to me. Dun 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 dun. Christmas bowl. Dun 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 dun. Not a Christmas cup. I really feel proud of my oatmeal recipe because I used to never like oatmeal, but I really think first and foremost, it's all about the toppings. Second of all, truly, okay, I have to finish that. That's like a catastrophe. The secret trick, the actual trick to making sure you have delicious oatmeal is salt. Yes, this is my Christmas tree salt. You just have to put like a pinch in there. It's not coming out. Oh, and I just poured it. Lovely. I don't know why. I think it just brings out the flavor as salt does. But if I don't put in salt and then I do put in salt, I notice a difference. I'm just telling you. You wanna change up your oatmeal game, add that salt in. Lovely. Also another thing, if you're putting in protein powder, add in a little bit more than a cup of water. Usually it just calls for 1, but since you're putting in such a drying ingredient, it will dry out the oatmeal if you only put in 1 cup of water. So I usually do like a cup and a 1/4. Bye-bye. See you soon. Look how good this is. I think I mastered the time in the microwave. I do 85 seconds. I've heard I have a really weird microwave though, so whatever. I always think less is better because you don't want to over dry your oatmeal. And all you stove toppers, you're on my naughty list. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I ran out of berry blends. This was from Trader Joe's. This is a berry medley. Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. I really think the addition of strawberries is what makes a good berry blend. Dun, 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 dun. Golly gee, look at that. Oh my God, I know, like I am so biased, but this is so creme de delicious. Oh, look at that. I always eat the toppings first and then the bottom half of the oatmeal is just the oatmeal. And then I need to come back for more toppings. Now the best part. God, this looks so good. What a truly honorable meal here. Look at her. She's delicious. Okay, so we have protein powder, oatmeal, broma, hemp seeds, frozen berries, and a partridge in a pear tree. You have one happy camper here. You need like, that's a perfect bite. You've got one of everything. Next level. Sorry, I forgot there was laundry on the couch. Now here's the part of the night where you sit down and you enjoy yourself. You just take the time for your meal. Maybe you put your phone away. If you're lucky enough to have company with you, you talk to them. Maybe you turn on the television if you just need to kind of zone out, relax. But we don't work. We don't multitask. We take our time. We deserve this meal. We're grateful for this meal. It's going to fuel my body. And I'm not going to try and wish away my time to get all concerned, all in a little Hufflepuff over the task that I still have to do tonight. No way. No way. Also, yes, this is my dinner. It is unconventional, but who says you can't have oatmeal for dinner? This is my sweater, my jacket from before. I can't decide if I like it. Obviously, like this outfit doesn't match. I think it looks maybe a little bit too big. I don't like the way it looks when it crosses. So I could only ever wear it unbuttoned. I feel like I like it enough, but I don't know if I should return it. But I love the statement that it brings. I do feel warm. I decided I'm gonna go record the podcast. I have one more podcast before the very end of the year, and I have a lot of things to say right now, and I feel like I'm in a very good mood. So this would be a good time to just sit down, unravel all of my thoughts. I feel like for the last little bit, I've had a hard time like feeling very inspired by the podcast, which is really weird and like unusual for me because I usually feel like it's the one platform that I'm so just comfortable with. Not that I'm not comfortable on camera, but I just don't really hold back, I suppose, and I feel very vulnerable in a really good way. But I think when I'm devoting so much of my energy to something like Vlogmas, it's hard for me to also give the exact same amount of energy to a podcast, and I hate giving anything less than 100% of my effort. So I feel like taking a break, not only was it planned, but also it's just good timing, you know, just for the end of the year. It's much better than just kind of, you know, half-ing it, to be honest. I just don't feel comfortable ever putting out anything less than 1000% of my effort. As much as I would just love to continue to pump out episodes throughout the rest of the year, it doesn't feel genuine, and I don't want to do that if it's not coming from a place of good intention. Anywho, let's get her done. We did it! Last episode of the year. Nice. Drops the ball, quite literally. Last episode of the year is complete. I feel like that was kind of sad, to be honest with you. Like I felt like I was getting really nostalgic. Oh my gosh, that felt good. My throat was getting so sore. But it was a great podcast year. Thank you so much to everybody who has listened and supported. If you've never listened before, head on over to the Twisty Pod YouTube channel or the Twisty Pod Instagram. Follow on Spotify, wherever. And now I think it's time to go to the gym. I always do this. I get my hair done and then I wait to do my workout until after I go, but I never plan it well enough to wake up early enough to go to the gym beforehand. But I don't want to mess up my hair. I was thinking maybe a pull day because it's a little bit more stationary. Maybe I sweat a little bit less than a leg day. I've neglected both for at least a week or two. That's another thing. I've just been very bad about getting in my lifts the past 2 weeks, I'd say. A little bit of travel, a little bit of just extra time dedicated to twistmas, honestly. And I also felt like because I've had such limited time to do workouts, I've wanted to make the most of my workout classes so I'm not burning my pockets. So it's like a combination of everything. But also I'm burning my pocket if I don't go to the gym because wasted membership. Anywho, I'll stop procrastinating. Okay, I know you just saw me wear this top, but I only wore it for the Christmas workouts, so I'm putting it back on, and I felt like this is, what color do they call this? I want to call it magenta, but I'm sure it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? fuchsia? I don't know. Anywho, it kind of looks a little more holiday-esque than the white top I was gonna put on, because it's just the perfect holiday green. I love it. And then if I do my hair, I feel so sad. I feel like I could do like a super low pony like this with like a very unbothered scrunchie, or this. I don't know. Something about the clip feels more gentle to me than a ponytail. It's shorter now. I don't even know if that's gonna stay. It's too silky right now. Oh, my hair is just so silky. Shut up, Taylor. Okay, we'll do that for now, and then if it falls out, I'll bring a ponytail. A scrunchie. Should I do a pole workout or a quad workout? I don't know, but I gotta figure it out. Bye. Why? I literally haven't even started working out yet, and I already took it out. It wasn't even staying. It was slipping. So here we are. Wish me luck. We're doing a pull day. I decided pull day it is.
Ho, ho, ho.
Look what finally arrived. A much better tripod for the car, so I don't have to be filming from my phone anymore. I apologize. I've been putting out terrible quality, but we're back in business, baby. We pray. I actually had to cut my workout short because I had a panic attack that I accidentally left this candle lit, and alas, unlit, blew it out just like I knew I would, but I couldn't focus because I was so paranoid that I might have left it on. Reese is here with a lit candle. And then I saw a car run by with its lights on, and I thought that they were coming to my house, and I thought that my house was burning down, and we're all good. It's so funny because I make fun of Keith for this kind of thing all the time. He has this like extreme paranoia where he cannot leave the house without checking the burners at least 4 times. And there's been times I've been on his phone, like, oh, I need to pull up a picture of something, because sometimes I like send my thumbnails to his phone, whatever. And he has taken pictures of the stove, like with the knobs turned off, just in case he has that like paranoia moment. Did I turn the burners off? I can't believe it. That's like karma right there. I always make fun of him, and here it is, ruining my workout for the night. Y'all ever just like use the container when you're at the very bottom of it? I literally had this exact same meal last night. It was delicious, it was really easy, and I'm gonna make it again. So I just had a little side salad, that's what I'm doing right now. And I usually like snack on this while I'm making my other food. And then I'm gonna heat up some rice that we meal prep at the beginning of the week. Get yourself a rice cooker, need I say any more. And then, one of my all-time favorites. I love the flavored tofu from Trader Joe's. I think the sriracha is better than the teriyaki, but both delish. Ready for my LA moment? This is arugula, which I'm finishing off, spinach, cherry tomatoes, hemp seeds, and a lot of seasoning. Okay, this is the part of the evening where I fold clothes and I multitask while also ranting about something that I realized today. You know when like you've always thought something and you've never known how to put it into words, and then suddenly you come across it, or somebody just puts that topic and they phrase it in such an elegant manner, it's just music to your ears. That happened to me today. All of my life, I have had, I would say, like the biggest struggle when it comes to feeling so overwhelmed, particularly with Instagram workouts. I don't know about you, but I have an entire bookmarked section of my Instagram divvied up by body part workouts. There is a bookmark for leg workouts, booty workouts, arm workouts, back workouts. I had to start sectioning things off because I was getting so much content on my feed and I was getting so overwhelmed by it. First and foremost, I didn't know how to deal with that much information overload. And secondly, it felt like there were so many exercises on the planet Earth. I get a notification on my Apple Watch from mindfulness. Pause and reflect on how your day has gone so far. Maybe it saw my heart rate was rising over this discussion. I would just constantly get so beyond overwhelmed that there was never enough time in the day for me to go to the gym and do every single exercise that I wanted to do, because I would see 12 different things, 12 different back workouts all at once. And I would go, I need to do every single exercise that I'm seeing on my feed, or else I'm not doing it right. And I feel like this carried on, like Taylor being overwhelmed, for years. I would just constantly feel like I never know what to do at the gym. I have these workouts saved. I'm gonna bookmark them, so when I get to the gym, like I'll just kind of blindly follow, and that's the best way to work out. And it's not wrong, like that's not a bad thing. But I just felt like there was so much happening, my brain couldn't process it. And then sometimes it resulted in me doing nothing at all. Because you know that phrase where you're looking at your closet and you have so many options, it almost feels like you have nothing to wear. But if you had a smaller closet, you would have plenty of things to wear. It basically started to feel like it was making fitness unapproachable. That was kind of the gist of what I saw in this video today that got me so freaking compelled. Here's the thing, fitness sometimes is overcomplicated. And I think it's just because of how the industry has evolved over the years, and almost everybody moves their body in some way, shape, or form. So it only makes sense that so many different people are throwing their input into the mix, and then all of a sudden we're looking at this big, huge bowl that's very overwhelming, and it just makes you feel like, how could I possibly try every single technique when I don't even know what works best for me? Quick side note, has anybody ever tried to wash a jacket from Uniqlo and seen the laundry list of washing instructions? When I tell you I was the most perplexed I've ever been, my jaw was on the floor. This is the whole list. This is everything that you should do. I said, no thank you. I will do this my own way. I literally could not believe it. I was, no. Anywho, all this to say is that, why do I keep saying anywho, by the way? Do not feel so overwhelmed by like the amount of content that you see everywhere. Take it as inspiration, take it as suggestion, but don't feel like you have to add it into your personal workout portfolio, because frankly, it gave me the most amount of anxiety when it came to figuring out what in the heck I was supposed to be doing at the gym. When I was doing my personal training, we were doing 4 to 5 exercises every single session. And I did those same exercises every single time I worked that muscle group for 4 weeks straight. 1, we were working on progressive overloading, but 2, our bodies like consistency, and it doesn't have to be that complicated. Sometimes we make it more complicated, and for what? Just like, it's just bleh. Like sometimes the fitness industry likes to go, here's this really simple idea, but we're gonna twist it and make it very convoluted and hard to understand, because then we can sell more money having you try and understand it. And I won't tolerate it. I won't do it, because I wish I would have learned sooner that fitness does not have to be this complicated. So I'm gonna save you some precious pennies so you don't have to do the same. And also just like some mental exhaustion. Blah. But I also understand the free side of things, like the fact that there is free content, free resources consistently, constantly, all over so many platforms. That is incredible. And maybe it doesn't overwhelm you. Maybe you think I'm like talking out of my butt. I just always felt like there were so many creators posting so many different workouts every single day with so many different moves. There was never enough time in the world for me to try all of them. And like I said, we're using it as inspiration. We are not getting overwhelmed. We're taking those free resources, we're thanking them for all of their hard work, and we're adding it if we want to, but we do not have to. That's that on that. Let's do our charity of the day. Charity of the day. We're recognizing well-deserving charities. Today's charity spotlight is St. Mary's Food Bank. St. Mary's Food Bank is located in Phoenix, Arizona, and they serve to alleviate hunger through the gathering and distribution of food while encouraging self-sufficiency, collaboration, advocacy, and education. St. Mary's Food Bank is truly a community-based organization. Individual donors, corporate donors, and private grants help feed hungry individuals and families in the area. They serve 9 out of Arizona's 15 counties, and they are committed to volunteerism, building community relationships and improving the quality of life for Arizonians in need. I might have said that wrong. Arizonans. My bad. That's like such a cute title. They actually have a form on their website called the Emergency Response Initiative where you can fill out your name and offer to be a volunteer when families are in need and ultimately help the community in a time of crisis. In Arizona, food insecurity is a problem 2 million Arizonans are faced with every year. Nearly 30% of our neighbors are considered working poor, living on wages that barely cover housing and other basic necessities. In tribal communities, we see a unique need. We have learned from the community and partner with the community to create the tribal food box. It's actually pretty incredible because they started working alongside and with each of the tribal communities. So they came across this idea of the tribal food box in which each box actually contains foods that are indigenous to each tribal community. Every singular $1 actually equals 7 meals for this organization to be able to give out to any of the families or individuals in need that visit the St. Mary's Food Bank. It's super neat. This food bank is absolutely wonderful. It was a great one to spotlight today. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you so much to Chrissy for submitting this one. If you have another charity that you would like to spotlight, don't forget, the link is in the description. Love you all so stinking much. And thank you for allowing me to do this. Okay, so this is my compromise with myself. I have some laundry to fold, obviously, but I also have a video to edit and it's 1 or so in the morning. Honestly, I should go to bed, but my sleep schedule has been weird as usual, so I'm not that tired. However, I have wanted to watch The Grinch Illumination all week. It has been in my mind all week and I'm tired of putting it off. So instead of working tonight and instead of editing the video to have it ready first thing tomorrow morning, I'm going to edit it when I wake up and I'll have it for you as soon as possible. But for now, I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna watch one of my favorite holiday movies and I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm walking away because there's like noise over there that I don't wanna hear. But that is me setting boundaries for myself. One, I'm gonna enjoy my holiday season like I promised myself I would and like I keep saying I'm going to do. This is me actually following through with it. And every single night, I'm like, oh, I should turn on this Christmas movie. But honestly, I love watching my movies where I sit down and I actually watch them. I don't wanna be on my phone. I don't wanna be scrolling on TikTok. I don't wanna be half paying attention. This is my Christmas, gosh darn it. These are my PJs, by the way. I don't remember where I got them from, but they're an all-time favorite. They're a comfy little flannel and I love them. And I love you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy stinking Twistmas. Your girl's gotta go watch some Christmas movies, baby. I don't know who that was, but goodbye.